Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yeah, you know why you're here. Welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we got another VIP interview, this time with the rapper Sid. Yo, Sid, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Living the dream, bro. How are you?
Hey, man, I can't complain, not too much. Just been looking for that job, trying to fill in a couple of dollar spots. That's about it, man.
Yes, sir. Aren't we all?
Yes, sir. Let everybody know where you're coming from.
Yeah, so my name is Sid. Obviously, you just said I'm from Missouri. I grew up here, been here basically my entire life, lived in California for a little bit, but moved back home as soon as I could. And I'm a rapper. I have, a few songs on Spotify, on Apple Music, all that good stuff. I'm working really, really hard trying to bring everything up another level as far as I can, you know what I mean? Obviously, always try to progress and things like that. I got some really cool things coming up here pretty soon. One of them you're gonna hear, and then I have one releasing on YouTube on Wednesday, and it'll be on like all the other platforms on Friday.
Nice. Are you still in control of your own YouTube, or is that something that DistroKid is taking care of? Or do you got? Yeah, I'm sure you have a topic page, right?
Yeah, so I have a topic page. I think that they're kind of like morphed into one page.
Hmm.
So I upload everything to distro, and I let them also put it
Jen, too kind.
on YouTube and things like that. But I'll take the video and also upload it myself. That way, because I'd rather they watch the video I upload than the one that DistroKid uploads. But that's just me.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you. Mr. Traumatosis in the house. Allie's in the house. Jen, thank you for that dono. I appreciate it. I know times are tough, and I appreciate the fuck out of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was reading the comments before. I was seeing that you said your shit got hacked. So I'm glad to see you got it back, because that shit is detrimental. And you're all trying to hit up 1,000 people, be like, hey, this is Jen. Hey, this is Jen. They're like, who the fuck are you? It's like, that shit gets crazy. Jorge's in the house. How y'all doing today? And
What
I
up,
think
everyone?
I think Kinsey had Kinsey TV. Sacker, your beats copyrighted. No, man. And if you need to use any for your channel, feel free to use any you like, and any that come out. Absolutely. Jason JV is in the house. Jorge, yo, what is good? All nice to see y'all people today, man. I hope everybody's having a great week. That is love for y'all coming through, showing Sid some motherfucking love. That's what's up. And make sure
Oh yeah.
to hit that DistroKid link in the description. You'll find all the platforms you ever wanted to know about this man right here.
Yes, sir.
So Sid, man, as a young kid, were you always writing? Were you jumping around, listening to music all the time?
Yeah, so I kind of love telling this story. I was like 7 years old, I think, and I was going riding somewhere with my dad, and we were in the truck, and he turned on Mockingbird by Eminem,
Mm.
and that same day, I swear to God, that same day, I basically locked myself in the room and just started writing raps. I was like, this is what I'm doing. I'm writing, and I must have filled up like half of the notebook with. I mean, I was seven, so it wasn't anything crazy or anything, but you
Right,
know
but
what I mean?
that's a big commitment for a 7-year-old, though.
Yeah, dude, and ever since then, I mean, I've been writing, I've been trying to record. I didn't really have like the equipment or anything up until here recently, but yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for since seven, really. I mean,
Hey, that's what's up. And Eminem, I guess, the number one contributor to this
yeah.
line of work that you wish to do.
Oh yeah.
Who else are some of your other inspirations?
So as far as like getting me started, Eminem was a huge, huge part in that. There was this guy, so the people around me, like the adults that I was around, listened to a lot of more underground stuff. So this guy, I don't know if you'll know him, is Haystack. He was a
That
huge
sounds familiar.
influence. Yeah, he's got. I mean, he's got some. He's pretty good, but he's from I think Tennessee or somewhere around there. But he'll do tours, the Midwest and things like that. So Haystack was a big one. There was you know, like Jelly Roll, just a whole bunch of those kind of people. But here recently, I think NF is killing it. I mean, that dude is insane. I try to
I
study him as much as possible.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was literally just watching Ray's reaction to the search right before we got on cam, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, I gotta go through the whole shit. Now I didn't even know he had reacted to that. So like, and that's one of my favorites, right?
Oh yeah.
I get to see all his shits now. I'm happy as fuck because I don't get to go watch reactions, you know. Because as a reactor, I can't just go watch shit and listen to shit willy
Yeah.
nilly, you know. Somebody's gonna be like,
Right.
"Hey, you want to listen to this?" Well, okay, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I already heard it. Already heard it. Already heard it. You know that turns into like fucking myself out of a job, pretty much.
Yeah. See, I was
Yo, Caitlin,
listening
good
to
to see
NF.
you.
I was listening to NF, I think in like what year was it? Probably 2016. I don't even think he had popped off at that point. Um, but it was like Mansions, therapy session, you know, like all of those. Just the
Yeah,
way that he crafts his songs together is insane. So yeah, I definitely study him as much as possible.
yeah. That's when I found him. Was that during that therapy session album?
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, this is
Yeah.
different."
Oh yeah.
Because I
And
was literally looking for Christian rap music. I
mhm,
was I was specifically looking for it on the internet, and I was like, "Yo, what's this?" It's just kind of like ominous NF on the front,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
just like, "What the fuck is this?" So I immediately went over to YouTube and started searching out, and I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah, and like the music videos that he does, I'm pretty sure he has a hand in everything. I don't think like he's signed to a label and everything, but I'm pretty sure that it's him with the creatives. You know what I mean?
I think
Um,
he got out of his label after the first three albums, though,
oh,
and
did he?
now he
Okay.
started NF Real Music.
Oh, true. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a big thing. Yeah.
yeah,
So, but
Michi.
yeah, just like watching the videos and how he tells the story, you could take the music away and you could have the same exact story
Yeah,
be told
absolutely.
just by picture. It's insane. The guy is crazy.
Yeah, that outro
Yeah.
that he did, that video was insane because that incorporated every video. Like,
Yeah.
that was insane.
Yeah. He's a monster. If only like one day I'll get there, but
Nah,
man,
dude, you're closer than you think, man. I ain't gonna blow smoke up your ass, but seriously, your style is nice. Your production's quality is very good. So, uh, I don't see nothing but get it into people's ears. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the last level.
yeah, that is the toughest part. I think I'm struggling with that right now. It's just so like being more, you know, of a underground artist or kind of unknown. Um, I have a smaller budget to work with, you know what I mean? And so it's like, am I putting money into the right places? Because I need to spend it wisely.
Facts.
So, and obviously marketing is a huge thing, and and all that. But like, where do I market this stuff? You know, so it's it's kind of like right now. So for this song that we're gonna hear in a little bit, I'm gonna put, you know, a promotional budget behind it and kind of test some things out in like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, you know, like YouTube and all of that stuff, and just kind of try to see where
That's
it
a great
goes with
idea.
that, you know.
That's
Yeah,
something that, like the Instagram stuff, like the ads on there, I've heard it's very reasonable. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, you could run 10 or 15 or $50, you know what I'm saying? Like, and run ads on that shit, and it's going to catch a lot of people's eyeballs. I
yeah.
I get a lot of ad shit on my shit, and I'm just like,
Oh
yo,
yeah,
this motherfucker's dope. Yo,
yeah,
this motherfucker's dope. You know, it's smart as fuck, and I'm glad that they can make it reasonable for independent artists because, like, as cool as it is that we have myself, Michi, uh, Trauma, Mad Hatter, everybody doing, it's pretty much the same people going to everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So until we can get out of that reach and into a bigger reach, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Uh, I think ads, man. As long as they're placed, you know what I'm saying, you ain't I'm gonna go spend 3 grand on ads, you know what I'm saying? That's not
Yeah, yeah.
possible. But
Right.
if you take $150 and put 50 on Facebook, 50 on IG, 50 on,
Yeah.
Twitter or YouTube or something, I think that it's gonna be. You saw what
Yeah.
Tom McDonald did. Like
Oh
that
yeah.
dude mastered marketing, dude. That like him
He
and
did.
Nova,
He's
shit was
genius.
fucking genius, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so
Yep.
genius to where it got him multiple number 1 plaques.
Yeah. Well, and so like that's a debate that I've had with my brother actually with Tom McDonald is he refuses to listen to him because he turned himself into a meme for one of his videos and was like, "Oh, this dude goes crazy or whatever," and then promoted that, but it was him making it and promoting it, and it's like, yeah, dude, what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? It obviously worked because the man is like getting millions of viewers and in a day, like, you know what I mean? Like, it
Right.
is what it is, dude.
No, and the thing is, he didn't do it like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like he's acting like someone else, fucking with this guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's nothing. People don't do that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you got to respect it. Whether you like him or hate him, you got to respect the game, man. Like the game is solid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, he's got some like views that people are obviously like he knows exactly what he's doing and he executes the plans that he formulates to a T,
Yeah,
it seems like. And it's like nothing can stop him,
I
you
agree.
know?
Because like he
It's
said, he can't be canceled.
no.
Ain't
Who's
nobody
gonna
own my
cancel him?
shit. I own all
Yeah,
my own shit. Like you can't stop this music from coming out, bitch.
exactly, man.
Like I don't give a fuck. I got 10 motherfuckers listening. Them 10 motherfuckers are gonna get the real shit. You know, like
Yep.
what I got to say. So shout out to that dude for real, man.
Yeah.
And we all want y'all to eat like that motherfucker one day. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice house. We might not all be super rich and live in Beverly Hills, which is fine. But as long as you can eat every day and you got a vehicle to drive and a roof over your head, what's the harm in that?
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm
That's the goal
saying?
right now, man.
We got
Just
we got motherfucking accountants out there breaking their asses over some numbers, and they make $60,000-$70,000 a year. They're
yep.
comfortable. They're doing fine. You know. I mean,
Yes, sir.
as long as we have that mentality, the fucking roof's the limit. I mean, the sky's the limit. There is no
Yeah.
roof. You know.
Yep. I
Uh,
know. I agree. I think the biggest part is like a lot of people, oh, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to drive around in Bentleys and fucking Beamers, Benz, and Bentleys. And it's like, dude, that's cool. And hopefully you get there, man. But like,
right.
let's start small and make sure that you can pay your bills with it first. You know what I mean? And
Facts.
then that way you can focus solely on the music thing.
Facts.
So that's where I'm trying to get to right now. I don't have any like obviously I have huge goals of like, selling out like the Hollywood Bowl or whatever. That'd be dope. But I like I'll get
Facts.
there one day. Right now, let's take it one step at a time.
Facts. Because there's nothing wrong with short-term goals. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm a big purveyor of short-time goals. I don't like to put myself too far out in front because you never know where life's going to take you. I had to take an 8-month hiatus because my sister tried to kill herself. You know what I'm saying? She broke her back.
Yeah.
So that backpedaled almost a year for me. So anything can happen. So if you could say, hey, I want to be here at this time, by the end of
hmm
the year. Speaking of that, by the end of the year, where do you see your career?
So hopefully, at the beginning of the year, I kind of set out some goals for me, but I quickly realized that they were the wrong goals.
That's smart.
So I had said, like I'll have this many monthly listeners by the end of the year. I'll have this many streams by the end of the year. I'll have this many, followers or whatever, which is cool. Like if I reach those, that'd be dope. But like that's not actually the goal. What I want to happen is to be able to actually, like I was saying, financially support myself with my music.
Yeah.
So as soon as that happens, I'm actually currently trying to figure out like a 5-year plan um, that I can execute every single day. You know what I mean? Up in those 5 years. What's up, Menace? Uh, and just to kind of set myself up better for success, because I think the more that you plan, well, first of all, no plan is planning to fail, or however the saying goes, you know.
Yeah.
So having some sort of plan is key, and then having 5 years planned out, that would be, that's the start, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Um, so, but yeah, oh, sorry, I didn't really answer the question. At the end of the year, I I think making enough money to where I can at least pay, you know, one major bill of mine with music would be a great place to start
I
for
like
me.
that.
That way it's kind of like it shows me, oh, you know what, I can do this. Like this is, you know, the thing. So yeah.
Well, you know what that means, folks. You got to get over to that motherfucking Spotify and start playing them playlists.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Let's
No.
go. You know you all gonna be out. It's summertime. You want some shit to listen to while you're riding? The rapper said right there. Go play them
Come
up.
on, y'all.
Hey, hey, man, it's good to see you, brother. Always nice to see you rock on. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day. Trauma gets the censor face. Yo, yo, that's funny. So we're gonna listen to this song right here. Now this is an unreleased track. Sid has so graciously sent over for the SGR crew, and we're gonna check this out right now. It's called "Chasing Demons," and hold on, I gotta share the screen. I always forget to do this. Make sure if you do jump on SoundCloud, go follow it because the link is also in the description below. And let's. Oh, you want to let us? You want to set us up on the song?
I'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay, cool. This one's called.
Problems here, the one thing I fear. Driving off the course while I drink and stare. I got problems that you can't see. Can't sleep when these demons laying with me. Gets deep when you realize I've been empty. 6 feet, that's the distance that I'm feeling. Why am I feeling out of touch? Looks like my heart ran out of love. Drinking this bottle like it holds a secret. Perfect way to chase these demons. All these thoughts I've been thinking. Tell me what's the meaning. I can't let it sink in when I'm chasing away my demons late at night when I'm sleeping, and even when I'm dreaming. I can't let it sink in when I'm chasing away my demons.
Damn, that was powerful, dude. And I liked how you used the demon voice in there too. I always like it when artists use the demon voice.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that song. I'm not really sure why yet. I just think that it sounds really cool, and it's talking about, you know, some real shit. So
Yeah.
it is like it's, I think personally, one of my better songs. I'm super excited for it to release. I knew as soon as I started writing it, like I was gonna put the entire works behind it, so I had it professionally mixed. I'm waiting on the cover art for it right now, but it's super sick. It's gonna be amazing. Like I mean, and then this is gonna be the first time, like I said, I'm gonna actually put a promotional budget behind it, and see what happens with it.
Yeah, let's go, man. I really hope the best for this song, man. It's relatable, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not one of those hype songs, but it gets you thinking, you know. And
Yeah.
this is the shit like I'll be playing in the background when I'm building my Hot Wheels and shit, you know, like
Hell yeah.
just sitting there thinking, you know, because I like thought provoking music, you know.
Yeah,
I like listening to Hobson, man. Hobson really be talking
Hobson
this
is
shit,
dope.
boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that song "Fly" is just so fucking good, dude. Like I'll listen to that motherfucker all the time, man. I'll play that shit almost every day.
Yeah, so it was funny actually. I have a story behind that song. I was in boot camp when he released that, and my brother wrote me a letter. Boot camp was like 3 months long or whatever, and you couldn't obviously have your phone or any connection to anything. And so he was like, hey, he knew I was really into Hobson, and he was like, hey, um, here's, like the lyrics to it or whatever. And so I was sitting there like reading the lyrics, and I kind of like came up with my own cadence and stuff, and like how would the beat sound and stuff. I came out of boot camp, listened to it, I was way off, but um
That's
but
still fire though.
yeah, yeah, it was awesome to be able to do it. It was tortured not being able to hear the song though.
What'd you think of it when you finally heard it though?
I thought it was really cool. It was like a it was more calm than I thought that it was gonna be. You know what I mean? It was like a um yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It was more of a like ominous type thing rather than uh the like crazy instrumental thing that I had in my head, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way that song ended, and I love the video too, by the way,
Mm.
was basically let's just get back to the beginning of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
all this extra shit don't matter, dude.
Yeah.
I love that fucking story.
Yeah, it was dope. I was super excited to hear it once I got out, and I was like, oh, even better than what I had thought it was, you know. But I had 2 months of just like sitting there thinking about like, oh, what does this song sound like? But
Right? I couldn't even imagine being in that position too.
yeah,
Motherfucking infamous Ty is in the house. What is good, Ty? Always nice to see you,
dude.
brother. Big salute. So, man, you like pretty much the same music I like. Do you like anything outside of hip hop?
Um, I mean, I have a couple of artists in kind of each genre. I don't really like metal too much. I don't really know any artists for metal and like screamo and shit like that. But yeah, I think like, you know, for country, I'd say like Luke Combs is super good. Who is it? Timmy Childers.
Yeah, that
That
dude's
dude.
that dude's fire.
Yeah, his voice is something about his voice, dude, hooks me in every single time.
Right.
Like Nose to the Grindstone, that fucking thing is bah.
There's
Like,
so much fucking like emotion in his voice, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
oh yeah, it's like it's yeah. Um, let's see. So those are kind of my two big country artists that I like. As far as like pop and things like that, I don't necessarily have a favorite. Obviously like Justin Bieber is
That's fire.
Justin Bieber, you know what I mean? And like that whole thing with that people hated him or whatever, it's like why? The dude made good music from the beginning.
Right.
But it was like super cool to hate him and all that stuff. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I thought I hated him for like a month or something, and then I was like, oh wait, he makes good music. Like why would I hate him?
Yo,
You know?
this is making no sense.
Yeah, yeah. I was on the train for a second, but quickly got off because, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. That's dope as fuck, man. It's Tyler Childers paid at his sister's wedding. That's fucking cool as shit.
Oh, that is dope. That is super cool.
Yeah, I fuck
Hey,
with
that-
a lot of classic rock too, man. Like old 70s, 60s shit.
Okay.
Fuck with all that Led Zeppelin, fucking Iron
Yeah.
Butterfly, all that shit. Like that shit fire.
I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's a little like I never really got into it. My dad was always into it, but I'm telling you, man, as soon as because I mean he would play things like in that genre around me as well. I don't know why he held off so long on playing that Eminem song, or maybe he played it by accident. But I'm telling you, as soon as he played that thing, it was like game over. This is what I'm doing. But yeah,
That's
so-
awesome. Because
and,
it's so
like,
different, you know. Because I can remember the first time I heard rap, right? Too, you know, I was
Yeah.
probably like 8, 9 years old, and I was like, it was the Beastie Boys, and I was like, I fucking like it.
Yeah.
Then I just started going for everything rap. Like I didn't care what it was. Let me hear it.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's the thing too that I've had to kind of get over is I didn't really like the super melodic and I know they're two different genres, but to me they're not the same. But the melodic and like mumble rap and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I never really got into that part of it, but I've
Yeah.
quickly learned that I'm gonna have to hear it because if I want to know more about music, you know. So I started listening to a little bit of it. Like, it pains me to say it, but some of 6ix9ine's songs are like straight up bangers. Like, they are, like, obviously
I ain't
they
gonna
don't
say-
mean anything.
The instrumentals are great,
Yeah.
but
Well,
the
it just like
the content of the song,
Yeah,
not so
yeah.
much. You know,
I'm not
it's
about
just him
it, but-
screaming and jumping around
Yeah.
and shit. Like, I don't have that much energy anymore. Fuck, man. You know, I
Yeah.
like a good banger every once in a while. You know, flex. You know, talk your shit. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just I could not put in a whole motherfucking hour of that shit, bro. There's
Yeah,
no
no.
way.
No, and I'm not saying like 6ix9ine is good or anything. I'm just saying like some of his songs. I think there's one song, I don't even know the name of it, that I'm actually talking about. But it says something like "dum da dum 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 stupid" or something like that. But that one goes fucking hard. But yeah, so I've kind of sucked it up and started listening to that, and I don't necessarily enjoy it too much, but to kind of understand hip hop as it evolves, I have to do it. You know what I mean? So,
Well, yeah, and as a music lover in general, like I've even come to the terms to where to say I'm not going to say I don't like it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just don't
Yeah.
listen to it. You know?
Yeah.
And if I happen to be in an area or in a space like a social situation where it's playing, I'm not going to be like, oh, I got to leave. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
It has its moments. It has its lane. It has its purpose. It's just not an everyday music for me.
Yeah.
And it never will be.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand where you're coming from, and I don't listen to it as much as it seems like I do, but yeah, the Island Boys are good. I actually do like them a lot.
It's the Island Boy.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He got a collab with Island Boys coming out. Y'all watch.
Yeah. When is it? September 19th.
Y'all wait on that drop, man.
Yeah.
The 19th, bro. Y'all remember that date. Save the date.
Yes, sir.
We've been trying to get Runock to do the Iowa Boy because he's in Iowa
Oh,
remix.
hell yeah.
That shit would have been fire. It'd have been a banger. He probably would have been viral.
yeah.
Seriously.
Iowa boy.
Yeah. You put him out like in a fucking hot tub in the middle of some corn. You'd be
Yeah.
good, dude.
Just bathing in corn, like shucks of corn. Just
Right? No water, just corn.
shucks. It's shucks, right?
We
Not
use shuck
shucks.
corn.
Ears.
Ears,
It's
of course. Yes, ears.
Yeah, he's got to be in the cornfields.
Facts.
For sure.
Facts, Minus. Obviously.
Yeah. I used to
Tiara,
live in
thank you for
Iowa.
coming by and showing love. Let me get you your blue suit. And
Hello,
welcome to
Tiara.
the Rich Gang. Wrench Gang. Huh. Hey. So what's your favorite part about making music, man? The thing that you like, you sit down, you start salivating like I'm about to create, like.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird for me. I writing the songs and then being able to. So what I'll do is I'll write out something like with Chasing Demons, right? I played the beat, and then like as it was going, I was kind of like thinking of how to lead into it, and then I came up with the wake up in the morning feeling stressed out or whatever, and then I was like, okay. And so I would just replay the beat again and then hit that part and then try to come up with something else to go off of that. And then as you just keep going and you replay and now you have half a verse as you're like just spitting it, you know, and then kind of like just fitting it all together and finding a way to make it all work. Like, okay, how do I want to say this? All right, I want to include that, but how do I get this word to shorten in a syllable and then add a syllable here, like, and then once you do it, man, and you have like a full song, it's just like cool to just sit back and be like, holy shit, I just did that. You
That's
know what
fucking
I mean? Like,
yeah, because you're right. Because you got to fit syllables within the beat. I mean,
yeah,
there's a lot to consider when making music, man. And it seems like the hardest part is your most fun part. So that's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, well, and like, don't get me wrong, it's super frustrating, but I kind of, for me, I've learned to sort of not force things. So, a couple weeks ago, I had this really cool beat that I was trying to make work, and everything that because I just kind of let the idea come to me. I don't really necessarily set out and already have an idea. It's just like I hear the beat, and then, all right, what is this saying to me, kind of thing. Um, and so with this beat, I had all of the ideas were like cool ideas, but then I couldn't like base anything off of it. You know what I mean? So everything that I had written down felt super forced, and so finally, like I must have spent probably 4 or 5 days trying to get something to work, and I just had a blank piece of paper. And so finally I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it away, like, don't matter, scratch it, it's done with. So I kind of learned to move on instead of trying to force something, you know. If it doesn't like happen right away, because like with Chasing Demons, it just kind of like kept flowing, and I wrote that song in literally a day.
That's dope.
Like both verses, hook, everything, one day. Not even like, I took a 6-hour break in between the verses too. So like, you know what I mean?
I did like
was
that hook
natural.
too. The melodic, when you came in with that melodic sound, that shit. I like how the you got your rapping verses, and then you got your melodic rapping hook. The contrast there it's pretty dope.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
thank you.
And Menace says, that's what I like about your performances the most. Your performance. That's what I like about your music the most. Your performances are natural. Yeah. Speaking of that, is that still happening, Sid? I don't know what that means, but maybe you do.
Yeah, I do know what that means.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We're gonna have to we'll have to talk about that, because yeah, I don't know.
Are you
You
talking
act
about
like I'm in
collab?
charge.
Yup.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I like that.
Yeah. It's something I can't really get into the details of it, but it would be pretty cool if we made it work.
Facts.
But it's very difficult to get everybody on the same page with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, I feel you. There's a lot of times where people are like hitting me up like, "Hey, what time was it again? Hey, what time was it again?" Because the time zones, it gets very confusing. Especially
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
dealing with other continents. Like,
yeah,
I'm googling this shit. Like, what city are you in specifically, so I know exactly what the fucking time it is. Like
yeah.
it gets very, very, very tedious. But you know what? It's completely
For
worth
sure.
it. Especially when everybody can get on the same page, and then we get to do
Yeah.
things like this.
Right. Yeah. No, this is awesome. And as soon as we had talked about doing this, I put it in my reminders, and I was like, all right, I cannot fuck this up. Like, this is when it is. All right, cool. Set a reminder for like 2 hours before, make sure I had everything ready and all that shit. Like, if you're gonna make it happen, you'll find ways to make it happen. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
The day it went in the book, the day we set it up, boom, day was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
That I'm super happy that you take it very important, because my show's a small show, right? Let's just face it. I'm a small guy, a small channel. We got a small following, but the people here are genuine and they love the music.
Oh yeah.
At some point, you're going to be doing things on a very major scale,
I hope so.
So this is great practice for those days ahead.
Right. Man, and another thing, so back to like the influences and stuff. Jack Harlow is killing the fucking game right now. And I see him in interviews, bro, and he's just so charismatic with it. And I'm like, how does that dude do it? He can get along with anybody, and it's insane. So yeah,
Yeah.
I need to start kind of, because I'm a very socially awkward person. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like talking to a lot of people, um, but that's obviously something I'm gonna have to break out of if I ever want to, you know.
Yeah.
So,
You remember
um,
the band White Zombie?
no,
You know who Rob Zombie is?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so he had a band called White Zombie, and he had this bassist. She was fucking amazing bassist, bro. But she gets stage fright so bad she had to quit music. Like that's fucking
damn,
crazy.
yeah,
Like that's your passion. That's what you love to do. You have it. You made it. You're on fucking billboards. You know what I'm saying? You're playing the world,
yeah.
and your body won't physically let you do that. That's crazy.
And yeah, that is one thing that because I've done a couple shows and whatever, but the first show that I did, it must have been, I don't know if Tiara is still in here, but she could probably tell you. It was probably like 150 people, maybe,
That's a lot.
which is a lot of people for your first fucking show. And I had 30 minutes too, and I had just dropped the Shot in the Dark EP that I have out, and so I just ran through those songs, you know, and I was so nervous at first. Like my belt had broke. I went to the
Uh-oh.
bathroom, kind of like in that 8 Mile scene, you know, where he's like splashing water on his face before. Like I was doing all of that, like getting the nervous shakes and shit. And my belt broke, and I was like, "This is a sign. This shit's
Right.
all gonna go to shit." I threw my belt in the trash, like got on stage and stuff, and then something just like clicked in me, and I just like handled it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you know who Mac Lethal is, but
Yeah.
he was there. He was
Oh,
like
sick.
the headliner or whatever. Yeah. But I like like I'm a humble guy, I swear to God, but I outperformed him, and it was just like, damn, like this is fucking cool, you know?
That's dope.
Yeah. So, but I have to kind of tell myself like it doesn't really matter what you do up on stage. You know what I mean? Like the people in the crowd are there to see somebody up on the stage. So
Right.
like just do your best, give them a show, and then the rest is history. You know, whatever happens happens. So
Hey,
um,
I like that. Because
yes, sir.
it gives you that nice confidence build, you know what I'm saying, to where if it goes bad, you know what, it's still an experience. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do everything to make sure that I don't forget my lyrics, you know what I'm saying, type shit.
Yeah.
And just you know, being able to share what you've created with the world, man, and see people respond to it. That's fire.
Yeah, well, and it was insane because like it was in Sioux City, Iowa, right? And I used to live there or whatever, which is how I kind of got set up with the show. And the people in the crowd, I hadn't been there in probably like 6 years at this point, and they just Sid, and I was like, what the
That's
fuck is
fucking
this? Like,
fire, dog.
yeah, it was wild. I was like high fiving everybody as I was getting off the stage. It
Dude,
was wild, dude.
that's
It was
what's
really
up.
cool.
At Sioux City, that's right by uh, Nebraska, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I stayed there for a while. Like
Oh, really?
I was a traveling salesman, right? And we stayed at this little hotel there for a few months, and we'd be running all over, you know, Nebraska and Iowa and shit, trying to sell these speakers. That
Oh,
was a
yeah.
cool ass place to take a look at, man. Like,
Yeah, it's super like old school. I mean, it's ran down. Like, there's not a lot there in Sioux City specifically.
yeah,
A lot of fucking violence and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, the buildings there, the town is pretty epic. Like, it's cool.
Minute said they were really saying "Ron, Ron, Ron."
Yeah. So there's this song I got bored one night, and I sent him in the first song that I had ever recorded and put out,
Nice.
which I have it like on private on YouTube right now. At the end of it, so picture me, I'm a redhead. I have the Justin Bieber like flip hair, you know what I mean? I'm in this white hoodie, like class of 15 fucking thing, and I took a mirror selfie, right, with like this fucking hair and all that, and I put it at the end of this video, of the song that I did, but I sent it into him one time, and he got to that part. I had totally forgotten about that selfie at the end, or I wouldn't have sent it in. But yeah, ever since then, he's like fucking calling me Ron Weasley and shit.
I knew it. I knew I was gonna say it.
Yeah. Asking me how Hogwarts was and shit.
Yo. He said, "Don't make me put a spell on you, homie.
Yeah.
Don't make me flex on this motherfucking little ass stick, boy." Yo. Speaking of that, what type of movies and TV do you like to watch?
So I'm not really super big into movies or TV shows. I mean, TV shows more than movies. I have pretty bad ADD, ADHD, so I can't really sit still for a long amount of time. But
Be mad.
right now, what's up, Be Mad? Right now I'm watching this show called Chuck. It's kind of old. It's like my third time seeing it.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen it?
I remember that. I watched some episodes where he's like
Oh, man.
a geek nerd, but he's really like CIA asset or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that show. That's probably my favorite TV show.
I should go back
Ever.
and watch that
It's
because I never watched it
super
from
cool.
beginning to end.
Yeah, it's super cool. We're actually on the last season of it right now, which is kind of depressing, but you know, it is what it is. But other than that, I mean, movies, I don't know. I watched most of the movies in my life while I was on my deployment. I watched like the entire Harry Potter series for the first time. I watched a little bit of the Star Wars ones. I never really got into those, but like Westworld and is a TV show.
Westworld fire.
Yeah, I like
They just
that
dropped
one.
a new season too.
I saw. I'm gonna have to get it, or I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, that shit. Hey,
It's a crazy concept, right?
that is a crazy concept,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
Just a bunch of bangable robots and shit.
Yeah,
you can
you
just
could
kill them and shit. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
But then
yeah.
the whole time it's just collecting information on everybody. Like, that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
it
thing.
is.
They love to collect that information.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's this. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I don't know that we could say it on the live stream.
Right. They always be like cutting my shit. They be like, "Oh, only some advertisers want to fuck with you on this one."
Yeah.
Like, man, stop.
Come on. Yeah. But that guy though. I don't. Oh.
Yeah, I
said
like watching
guy,
that
but I
sci-fi.
thought
I'm way more into TV shows than I am movies. I think I'm the same way, but I think I like it more because the story is longer
yeah.
in the TV show than it is a
more
movie.
detail.
Right.
Yeah.
But I love me some knockoff sci-fi shit. You know,
Yeah.
what was that? Mutant X was fire. Like,
Yeah.
just stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I've never, so like every single TV show that I watch, we're about to watch Suits after Chuck is done, by the way. But every TV show that I watch, it's kind of like at the end of it, I'm like, what do I do with my life? But I've never done that with a movie, you know, because it's like I've never sat there and been like, I wish this was longer because like I want to see more. I don't think I've ever done that, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, like there are some, like I like comedy movies. Like I don't mind like a comedy movie having an ending. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Like Pineapple Express was funny.
Yeah.
This Is the End. That movie was hilarious. You know, but I don't know, man. Like if I'm trying to watch like some action movie, like Mission
Yeah.
Impossible, I'd have to watch all 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
that's a lot of
Yeah.
sitting there.
The Fast and Furious and shit. They should have stopped that once like at 8 once Paul Walker had, or
Yeah.
7, right?
Whenever, yeah, that was shitty.
Yeah. That was, dude. That was sad. It was like a Steve Irwin kind of situation there.
Right?
It's like, damn.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that shit catches you off guard when people.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
like I don't sit there and mourn over a motherfucker. I never knew him, but
Yeah.
it's just weird. You
Yeah,
know,
it's just like, oh shit.
like some people be all crying and shit, and like you never even talked to this motherfucker. Why are you so
Yeah.
sad? Like
Yeah, it's like why
it
are you
is
that
sad, but you don't have to be crying sad. Like
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
No, my mom dies, I won't be crying.
Right,
That
yeah.
shit will be happening, but
Yeah. Well, okay, so I won't lie to you. And whenever I watched the movie, you know, he only did half of or whatever, and then his brother filled in for the rest.
Yeah.
I did shed a couple tears on that ending because you know I don't know if you saw.
well,
it
you
or
could
not,
get
but
wrapped up
they're
in
like-
some emotional shit on camera. People can pull those emotions out of you,
Yeah.
just like music would.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hearing the news on Twitter and then making
Yeah,
a
yeah.
video of you crying about it—that's the weird shit.
That is yeah too extreme for
Like you could post your condolences. I'm not against
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should
For sure.
always RIP people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Cry, go lock yourself in a room, break down for a month. That shit don't make sense.
It doesn't. Nah, it's like he didn't even know you existed. you
Right.
know? Like stop.
Right. I mean, show love, and move on. For like 24 hours, but emotionally locked out for 6. See, now but that's a legitimate reason, B. That's
yeah.
that's legitimate as shit, bro.
I mean, it's so you can do whichever one you feel. You can send it to me or just toss it. Either way, you know. I really want to start mixing myself.
Save that money.
And yeah, and like, so
Menace can mix his ass off though.
no, he can't.
That
He can't.
motherfucker
Dude,
slick as shit, bro.
He with two of my songs, I got Misfit and I'm Gone and Go Away. He remixed them because I had done Go Away myself, and then Tony Lonely had done Misfit, and he remixed both of those, and dude, like it was insane. And the ending of Misfit, I haven't uploaded the remastered, but like he gets I do like this little laugh at the end, and it like rolls from one side of your headphone into the other, and it's just like it's
I love a
spacious, and
good
it's
pan. That is no
Yeah.
lie.
Yep, it's dope. It's super dope. But yeah,
Saturn be doing that in his beats, man. He's always flipping that shit back and forth in my ears. I'm like, God damn, you drive me crazy. I love this shit. I
yeah.
can't get enough of it.
Yeah, man, this helped me out, dude. I mixed with I have Pro Tools, I have Ableton, and I have Logic. So I don't have FL Studio, so
You got the top 3.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
hear a
well-
lot of good things about all those.
So I used to record in Ableton. Oh, you have Pro Tools? Okay, yeah, I'll have to set it up. I don't think I have it actually downloaded.
That's
But
the
I do
big boy
have it.
right there.
Yeah.
Make beats in FL. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
All your
Yeah.
all your major engineering Pro Tools. I heard that Pro Tools is just the best for engineering.
Yeah, I
900
think
bucks
so.
later. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Sidom's in the house. What up, Sidom? Good to see you, bro.
What up, Sidon?
Always a pleasure, man. Big salute to you, brother.
It took me, somebody else said that Sidom's name is Mythic backwards. It took me
Yeah.
that to realize that it is, and I was like,
Me
oh,
too.
Fuck.
Me too.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was like, damn, okay.
Cause I've been fucking with him, since before he was Sidom, and then he
Yeah.
came back. He's like, you know who this is? I'm like, no. I'm like, what's up, dude? How you been? Whatever, But
Yeah.
he's like, it's me, Mythic. It's spelled backwards. I was like, oh shit, okay,
Okay, so his name was Mythic before. I got you.
yeah.
And then he just flipped it. That's dope. That is
But
dope.
it's so hard to search him on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Under Mythic because
Oh, yeah.
beside him
So
comes
that's-
right up.
I've been thinking, and this is just like a recent thought, so I haven't really put much into it. but I don't know that I like the rapper Sid, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, the rapper Sid, like whatever, but my name is Sid, you know?
Right.
So maybe I should change. The reason that I did it instead of just being Sid was because like at Sid is too short for any social media platforms.
Yeah.
You can't have three characters, so I was just like, what can I fucking do, you know? So I came up with the rapper Sid, but I don't know that I like it, so I might change all of my socials to something like all things Sid or something. I don't know, dude. I'm just brainstorming, but I want people to like just know me as Sid, you know, not necessarily the rapper Sid.
Right. Because it's like
So
Chance the
difficult.
Rapper, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of been done before, but it's not bad because there's not many, right? So
Yeah.
if you look at the overall layout of hip hop, you got a million fucking Lils. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's
yeah.
a Lil. If you ever want FL, I'll give you my info. The producer. Oh shit, I do got FL. I bought the $200 version courtesy of Wheat State. He bought that for me. Shout out to Wheat State Wolf, man. That dude's a fucking legend. But yeah, he slid me $200 to buy that shit, and I've been super happy, super happy. Now, as far as the engineering side of like vocals, I don't. I'm a long way from there.
Dude, it's so hard.
Like,
that's
I'm
what
getting
me
it
with
down.
beats.
Right. Well, I'm getting it down with the instrumentals, right? Because it's just sounds that you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to layer vocals and shit like that and make, you know, echoes on the ends or put some
Yeah.
reverb here, I am lost, you know, because I know what I like to hear, but I don't know how it should sound. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know how to make that sound. Like, if that makes
That's-
any sense.
No, for sure. And that's the toughest part with me. That's why I kind of held off on trying to mix my own music for a while, is because I don't know what I'm supposed to sound like. You know what I mean? Like, I'll send it to. I mean, I don't know. It's really weird. But the first time I sent it to an engineer to have it mixed, he sent it back, and I was like, this sounds like not even like me. I don't think. And then. So whenever I sat down to like try to mix myself, it was like, what do I even need to, like, this is me, you know? Like, I don't know what I need to do to it to make it better. Like, that's what I sound like, you know?
Right.
So it was just kind of like, it was weird at first to kind of understand what I needed to do, but I'm starting to pick up on it. It's difficult, but the I'm Gone that releases on Wednesday on YouTube and Friday on all other platforms, is the first time I actually like brought in the dry vocals and did everything from scratch myself.
Nice.
So hope everyone enjoys it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. People fuck with you and your music, man. Not because it's produced well. They fucking with the content. You know what I'm saying? And I've always said it since I started my channel. I don't care how your mixing is. I don't care how your mastering is, because you know we deal with a lot of people who are just starting out, BandLab and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Let me see that pen work. You know what I'm saying? If the
Right.
pen is there and you know you got a halfway decent cadence going, everything else will fall into place with practice. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man.
That's facts, man. That's facts. You cannot buy a talent. You can't buy talent at all. Period. Facts.
Yeah, no, and that's true. And it's a difficult thing to kind of, as I'm like going in this music business, music industry thing, it's really hard to kind of not judge everything like that. Like, I can't enjoy music like normal people, you know what I mean? Because it's like I'm trying to judge and study mainly, but also like critique, and it's sort of like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, how could I do this better? And then what could he have done better, or what could she have done better? or what did she do super excellent, and it's just like,
But that's all a part of the process, right? So, uh, you as creators need the feedback, right? So, as long as respectful, you know what I'm saying, and constructive, you know what I'm saying, it should be allowed, right? So, if I
yeah,
say something like, "Oh, you should work on your breath control," you know what I'm saying? That way, you could, do more than 4 bars at a time. When you're on
yeah,
stage, you won't have to worry about this shit, you know,
hmm,
and that is setting you up for success. If I just said something like that's garbage and nobody wants to hear that, just tearing shit down without a
yeah,
reasoning why, it's
yeah.
not going to help anybody.
No,
And
and that's another thing is like a lot of people will just say, "Oh, this is trash. You should quit. You should quit." And it's like no one should ever quit. You know what
right,
I mean? Some people are way further back here than other people, and that's kind of apparent when you can hear somebody. It's like, okay, you have a lot of work to do or whatever, but at the same time, like, don't ever tell somebody to quit.
right. No, I've always said, like, if this is something that you seriously want to do, put more practice into it. The more you
Yeah,
practice, the better you get.
yeah,
Just like anything else, you're going to run a marathon, you got to practice. You're
yeah,
going to bench weights, you got to practice. Whatever it is, play football, you got to practice. You just don't step on the field, throw fucking 300 yards. It just don't happen,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's not a thing.
So as
Thank you,
long as you're
Kat.
putting everything you have into what you believe in what you're doing, and you're not just doing it, oh, let me do it because it's the thing to do. This is something
Hmm.
that you breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's your breath. It's shit you have to get off your chest. I'll push you to the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I'll push that music as much as I can. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate what you do. And I know you said you only have an hour, and we're running up on that right now. Um, do you want to listen to another song real quick before we get out of here?
yeah. Let's go.
Okay, cool. Let me just pull this up real quick. And again, thank you everybody coming through, hanging out, showing love to Sid, man. I appreciate that. Cat's in the
Yeah,
house. What up, Cat? Good to see you. Always a pleasure.
that's another thing, Menace. I'm glad you said that because, like, people will. So the way that I see a lot of things, um, there are 7 billion people, like more than 7 billion people in this world, and all of them listen to music. You know what I mean? You listen to music because whether you want to or not, if you don't think that you could grab 1 million people's attention out of those 7 billion people, like you need to figure something out because you can. Like it's
Right.
just a matter of reaching to those people, but everyone could do it. But they'll sit here and fail, right? And not like, so, okay, so I put a song out today and then tomorrow it doesn't have 1 million streams, and so I'm like, fuck, okay, I guess I'll quit because I suck. Everyone thinks that I suck. Or if fucking 5 people comment on a post and it's like, hey, yeah, you should probably not do music. It's like, oh fuck, these 5 people know exactly what I'm doing, so yeah, you're right, I should quit. Like, no, never.
No, you should never quit. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you have a passion for it, you're going to find people that fuck with it.
Yeah,
We've seen throughout history some of the bands, you're just like, how the fuck they get a record deal? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But somebody was fucking with them. So, and that's all it takes.
yeah.
And look at, I'm gone right there, waiting for y'all to hit that button. I'm going to hit
Yes,
the
sir.
notify me too. In fact, I'm going to put it on watch later right there. Now you're on the list.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So what song are we going to listen to for the last song?
Let's see. What kind of vibe are we going for?
Well, we did that chill, that in your feelings vibe last time. Let's go something a little bit up tempo.
Okay, we can do the Go Away remastered right there.
All
Uh,
right.
this one, shout out to Menace for mixing this one, and love you, boo.
Love you, boo. Yeah, we got. I wanted to tell you this. In your DistroKid,
Mm-hmm.
your YouTube link is failing.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I'll fix that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So don't fret. He's gonna fix it, folks. Just hit that DistroKid link down there and save it up. You'll have the one-stop shop to all that. This right here though is Go Away remastered, courtesy of Menace. Let's go. Oh.
Go away, we don't need you here. You been fake, keeping real ones near. So go away, you are not my peer. Go away, yeah, go away. Go away, we don't need you here. You been fake, keeping real ones near. So go away, you are not my peer. Go away, yeah, go away. Only keep the ones that mean the most to me. I'm grinding way too hard to let vultures see the processing. You judging me's encouraging. If only you could see behind the scenes. I manifested everything before the age of 23. I'm the greatest in the making, and it's time for my awakening. I don't sleep, I'm always working. Ain't no time for no vacations. You might have them as acquaintances. I built up real relations. On the flight out to Las Vegas right before I hit the Caymans. We built different. You a tire, I'm an engine. I'll retire as a legend and you fake, as I mentioned, and my trigger finger itching, so you better get the stepping, cause I'm only getting started like, go away, we don't need you here. You been fake, keeping real ones near, so go away.
Yeah, put them fire emojis in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah, go away, go away, we don't need you here. You been fake, keeping real ones near, so go away, you are not my peer. Go away, yeah, go away. Picking it back up, you know I'm never stopping, not an option. Looking for the win because I'm throwing caution on it. I ain't sitting at the top, but y'all are barely at the bottom. When you thought that we were done, we were barely getting started. I don't think you understand the execution of my flow, because you sitting there just ranting about how you rock Lil Bo. Yeah, sure, Yachty's fine if you like listening to the Toad, but how we supposed to hear you say when you don't even know? I swear half the time it's like they aren't even words. Mumble rappers, lyricists, it's like it's two different worlds. You don't even realize that you're fucking the game up. The shit's bad backwards like the bees and the birds. It's it. Go away, we don't need you here. You been fake, keeping real ones near, so go away, you are not my peer. Go away, yeah, go away. Go away, we don't need you here. You been fake, keeping real ones near, so go away, you are not my peer. Go away, yeah, go away.
Go away. Hey, that's just a fucking banger right there.
Let's go. Thank you. Yeah. That was I don't really remember, I hate saying this, but I don't remember the premise behind it, but I started writing it basically because kind of what we were talking about before, like some people kind of were acting like they knew what I was doing and the moves that I was making, and they thought that they could hold an opinion on what I was doing, you know, and so it was just kind of like, stop, you know, this is my thing, let me do it.
Right, go away, get out of here.
Yeah,
Shoot.
exactly.
You were like buzzing around my fucking head. I get tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming through today, Sid, man. It's been a pleasure, bro. If you ever need anything, just holler on me, man. We'll get you back up here, promote. That's what we do, man. So, again, thank you for stopping by, bro.
Absolutely. It was awesome being up here. I appreciate you letting me come up here, and I appreciate the chat for sticking around and putting up with me as well.
Hey, that's what's up. Do you have anybody you want to shout out before we take off?
No, I mean, just make sure that you go hit that DistroKid link. There should be a pre-save for I'm Gone as well in the description of that YouTube video. So you can go pre-save that on all the platforms. And yeah, just let me know, you know, any constructive criticism that you guys have. I'm always open to hear it, and I'm always open to work with anybody. So hit me up.
Yeah, that's what's up. And pre-save here. Let's see. This is the same DistroKid, huh? Oh, no. Oh, right here. Done. Done
Boom.
and done. See, that's how we do it.
Everyone go be like Sack Juggalo. Come on.
Yeah, it costs $0.
0.
SJR crew, thank you for coming and hanging out with us today. We have one more interview, special interview that we had to cancel last Saturday, but we're bringing it back this Thursday. It's going to be ZJ and AO. ZJ is a producer from Austria, and AO is another producer from New York. So do not miss out on that one. That one's going down at 7 p.m. Pacific tonight. Yeah, love to have you all there. Tomorrow night is Friday. I'm gonna try and make This Week in Hip Hop this weekend sometime. I don't know when, but we will definitely try and make it. It's been a few weeks, so I miss the fuck out of y'all, man, for real. Much love, y'all. Sid the fucking man, facts. And Sack, if it's not too personal, how's the job search going? It's going all right. I need to get a new ID, so I got an appointment at the 27th. But I've been putting in fucking applications at very specific places. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to sell myself short and go work at McDonald's. You know, so that's about it. But just out there grinding, man. I hope all is well with everyone out there, especially you, Menace, man. You that fucking guy. I appreciate you, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, bro, for real. Everybody have a continued great day if we don't see you soon. And 7 p.m. Pacific, another interview. Today's going to be very busy. He said, hey, E. Brown's in the house. What up, bro? How you doing, brother? Always good to see you. One sec before you bounce. No. What you got, Menace? What you got, brother? Nico's in the house. What up, Nico? Always good to see you, brother. Always good to see you.
You done did it now, Menace. Come on.
Hey, I mean, I got time. I got until 7 o'clock. I pretty much took today off to do all these, to do both these interviews. So,
Oh yeah.
you know, I played a little God of War today. That was fun. I went to my mom's house. She cooked me breakfast. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, got some breakfast burritos. That was really good.
I need to start cooking
Oh
for
shit,
myself.
Menace, for real, man. Dude, you too kind, brother. Yo, shit, dog. That is extremely generous, dude. Fuck, Menace. Dog, thank you so much, man. I really do. I really, really, really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hashtag the umbrella facts, man. Hashtag the network. Hashtag Sid. I like that one. Hell yeah. Hashtag menacing threats productions. Hashtag motherfucking HITM. That's what's up. Hashtag Anglish. That's what's up. Love all you motherfuckers. I seen you in here earlier, Larry. I didn't get to say your name, but love you, brother. And I'll see you guys later, all right? Much love to y'all. Peace.
Later.
All right.